What's up, YouTube? It is the Happy Baby Mama, the creator of Erica, y'all favorite animated influencer. Yeah. Over my time animating, I've done well over 50 characters, I'm sure. So in this video, I'm gonna go through some of my most popular, some of my hardest voices, even some of the boy voices I do.
Man, you go with this shit again.
Even more than that, I'm gonna give y'all my favorite too. If you haven't already, I want you guys to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share this video, and let's get into it, baby. Cause y'all wanted to hear the voices. Y'all wanted to make sure the girl behind the voices really matched. Y'all want to make sure y'all won't be lied to. Cause you can't trust nobody. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, let's get into it. If y'all ain't heard me talking about my sandwich is busting, so that's why I'm eating it. Okay, yeah, let me pop my shit. Let me pop it. We're gonna get into some of my most popular characters, and I want to start you guys off with Diamond and Kalasia. Before there was Erica, there was Diamond, and then there was Kalasia. So they're best friends, and they're a part of my Diamond and Dre animated series, which is similar to Erica, but with a lot more fantasy. Erica's like real life, and this is more fantasy. So I'm gonna do the character Kalasia and Diamond. This excerpt that I'm about to do is from the first episode, The Perfect Man. Basically, all the women got tired of their men, went out to like Costco's or wherever, and bought sex robots, and they replaced their men with sex robots. But then that started to go south too when these sex robots wasn't listening to what they had to say. So check that episode out, but I'm gonna do an excerpt of the FaceTime when the girls are starting to realize that they can't control these robots any more than they control their own men. So y'all get into it. Girl, I gotta tell you about Kim. How about Kim said she came home yesterday from work, and when she sat on her couch, she asked her Jamal 2.0 to rub her feet. But she always do that every night, and he always does it. How about this fucking robot slapped the shit out of her? I said, I know you fucking lying. Girl, but she was not lying. She said this robot slapped the shit out of her and then went in the other room. I said, girl, I hope you still got the receipt, cause that motherfucker sound defective. Girl, but you know Kim, she can't get rid of no fucking man. But girl, how you doing? I ain't heard from you all fucking day. Here thinking about my Jamal 2.0 myself. Everything's been going wonderful, and I'm thinking about making him my permanent boo. Well, girl, I'm about to make my Jamal 2.0 make dinner for me, girl. I ain't got them kind of problems. But it do make you wonder, maybe I should have got the fucking warranty on his ass. Oh, well. Tell him make dinner real quick. Jamal, why don't you go in there and make dinner real quick? I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm really not in the mood for the nagging. Why don't you go in there and make dinner real quick? I'm getting kind of fucking hungry. That's a lot of back talk. He normally don't even do all that. I'm fucking tired. Yo, what the fuck you got going on? I'm not about to keep playing with you. You can get the hell out. You can miss me with the bullshit. Oh, this motherfucker done tried it. Now this character is newer, but this character is also popular, and that is Slayed by Brianna Ice. That is one of the more recent uploads, and it's basically Erica goes inside the beauty supply store and she gets to talking to the hair dye. The girls on the hair dye boxes, they talk back to her, and apparently some witchy woman has voodooed them into a box, and Erica has to get them out. So if you haven't seen Slayed by Brianna Ice, check it out. But she's very dark and slower and scary, honestly. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do Slayed by Brianna Ice. But also a little tip, if you're trying to sound like different characters, it really helps if you develop those characters. So Slayed by Brianna Ice is in control because she's the villain, right? So that's why she's slow. She's not in a rush. She doesn't care if she's scaring you either. You know, so think about that. You really want to think about who your character is when you're doing character development and when you're trying different voices. So let's get into it. The scene that I'm about to do with Slay by Brianna Ice, she just put your girl Trina in the potion. She's about to put her into a hair dye box. Yes, yes. So the drama is thickening, and I'm about to read the spell that Slay by Brianna Ice was putting on Trina. Keepers of magic know the witches I brew. The vanity they possess is the evil that I undo. Beauty is pain, and my pain paints me in a box. Let them feel what I feel. Let them taste what I taste. Let them see their pain, and let their beauty go to waste. Coming. And as you can see, she's very different, very much a villain, very slow. So I'm about to do Erica's, which is another favorite character of mine, Erica, aka the Happy Baby Mama. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of her lines out of the next scene. So basically, it's Erica's job to stall Slay by Brianna Ice. Slay by Brianna Ice is about to finish my girl Trina, so she got to stall her at the door. I got a delivery for, oh, let me see. Is it Brianna? Yeah, it looked like you ordered some wings.
I didn't order any wings.
Oh, well, on my app, it says somebody at this address ordered some wings. This 1249 Langston Lane? Yeah. This y'all, this the house, right? Yeah, girl, somebody gotta take these wings.
Let me get my ID.
Maybe your man ordered them. Sometimes my man like to surprise me. You don't got nobody who would have did this for you?
That'll be a no.
Nah, cause I'm trying to help you. Cause now you got me curious. Like, who really sent you these wings? Cause if you for real, if you ain't order them, that's just crazy. I don't even. You know what? It kind of remind me of this one time.
I'll go get my ID so I can verify and you can leave.
Okay, well, if you don't want to talk, you could just give me your ID. I got better stuff to do anyways. Girl, look at your picture on your ID. You look so young. Yeah, say you was 238. You must have lost weight. That's what it say. Unless you lied. I lied on mine. Girl, I lie on everything I do because I don't trust the government. That's one of my favorite parts. Just so y'all know, that's actually one of my favorite parts that Erica says. I have my favorite lines. So yes. Okay, y'all, so those were my favorite characters, but let's get into some of my hard characters. You know, they say iron sharpens iron. So let's figure out which characters are the hardest for me to do and take a little time for me to jump into. Starting with y'all favorite Cousin Fat. Y'all, I love me some Cousin Fat, but she is not the easiest to do. Anybody from Deep South or accents is kind of a struggle for me, but y'all love Cousin Fat. So in this next scene, Erica is going to be telling her older Cousin Fat, who she grew up with, about how she's not with her second baby daddy and she's on to the next. And she might be pregnant with his baby too. Cousin Fat gonna give her that real deal older cuz vibes. You know, she gonna give her that advice that she needs. Some act right. Nah, I'm just playing. Okay.
Well, first, I'm gonna say congratulations. Cause I know goods be mad when you don't tell them you happy they getting fucked good and done got a baby with their man. You know I ain't lying. And your man fine too. Going to the NBA. I saw y'all on TV. You was standing behind him like the first lady and shit.
That was cute, but I gotta give you the real tea, Cousin Fat.
Good, that's your cousin too. She could know your business. You don't remember Asia? Y'all used to play together at Grandma Sid's house.
Oh, okay.
See, this why I keep saying we need a family reunion. Y'all young folks. But go ahead.
You looking at her like she a white woman. Y'all same last name. Y'all first cousins. Ooh, y'all young folks. But go ahead.
So I got pregnant before me and Man broke up. But now I'm with my new man, Cliff.
Who the hell is Cliff?
OMG, cuz, you have got to meet him. I met him outside the club after I got to fighting at a PT party. He low-key
Oh, you done got you some hero dick. Hope you can ride your way out your current situation, huh? Ride until your babies can go to a real school that don't share a gymnasium with the church. Yeah, I done been down that yellow brick road before. It's a good road till it run out.
Toilet, or it's 20 years. Cliff don't sell drugs, do we?
Cousin Fat.
What? Sounds like you been living that life. Oh, I know. You should have seen me. I was so fast, God had to take my leg, and I still throw it back. Hey, hey, Tamia. This grown folks talk. Get out my mouth. For real though, how you want to handle it?
Okay. So that is Cousin Fat. So as y'all can see, okay, whatever. Cousin Fat is gonna give you that older cousin advice. Baby, she's one of the hard ones to do. Cousin Fat kind of sounds like Trina to me, and that's why she's so hard. The way I distinguish the two though, Cousin Fat gives me like Atlanta but a deeper voice, and Trina gives me a lighter voice and like southern, like maybe if you were even in Savannah or deep south country. That's how Trina sounded to me. Like, hold on, girl, what you going off about? See, both of them say good, but good please, that's more Cousin Fat. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Trina and let's knock her out. Hold on, girl, what you going off about? These kids done dropped my grape soda again, and they know how I feel about my soda. I always drink that when I come home. Girl, I'll buy you another soda. Let them kids go back to their room. You about to whoop them kids over a little Fanta drink. That ain't the point. Girl, no. Girl, let them kids go. I'm trying to get my hair done. I don't want to hear all that crying. You about to whoop the baby. What sense that make, girl? It's okay, little man. I done been there before. Okay, go to your room, little man. Okay, so that's all for Trina. And now we're going to do Mom. Mom is a bit much because she's a little bit more grungy and I'm making myself sound older. So I'm going to hop right into it. But basically, this scene is when Erica's about to drop some kids off at her mama house and her mama low-key ain't with that. Walk in here dropping kids off. I'll watch the little man, but I can't watch the babies today. My knees messing up real bad, Erica. Mama, you ain't gotta do nothing. Man, watch your sisters. Hey, have you fed these babies? Yes, Mama. And I left my EBT card in stink diaper. Now what the hell you do that for? Putting it in the diaper like you some goddamn trap queen. Oh, you's an ignorant heifer. I mean, where you even get that shit from, Erica? I ain't raised you like that. What, you must be hanging around D-Boy. You been hanging with D-Boy again? Mama, ain't nobody hanging with D-Boy. Good. Don't forget, I'm on these babies' paperwork. And if I find out you fucking up, I'll snatch these babies, Erica. I'll be the Bruce Lee of D-Fax, you heifer. About to go do Taco Tuesday with Keisha. No good ass Keisha. Well, tell her I said make sure her lace glued down good. I wouldn't want that fast life she living to knock her damn wig off. So the way I do that one is I kind of put something in my throat like that. I think of that for the mama, but then I act like I'm real grumpy too, and that's how I get the mama sound. And the mama really don't play with nobody. She barely even play with Erica. The pastor up the street used to play with her, and that's her baby daddy, but she ain't got time for that no more. You see what I'm saying? Like, you really have to develop the character, and that is how you get the voice down pat. And now we're about to go into the Lost Files. There's a few characters that can never come back because I actually don't have the files. So I'm gonna do those voices right here and right now. So let's get into it, baby. Okay, so two of the Lost Files that I'm doing today are Ashley from the 404 News team and Sasha, which is the girl she's interviewing. I don't know how I lost this artwork, but I lost it I lost it episode 1, and I was never able to find it. And I love Ashley from the 404 News team. I love Ashley from the 404 News team. Like, she was one of my favorites early on. So this is really gonna be fun to do it. But basically, y'all remember that episode I was talking about earlier where the women ran out and bought sex robots? This is Ashley interviewing one of the women after she bought her sex robot. And let's hear what Sasha from the South Side had to say. I think she might be Sasha from the West Side. Y'all give it up for my girl Sasha. Okay, now let's get into it. Cause the people at home want to know, do you love your Jamal 2.0? How's he doing? Was he a good purchase? Well, I gotta be honest with you, girl. I prayed for a good man, and God sent me a great one. I ain't gonna lie. He the best thing I ever had. I mean, he cooked, he cleaned. I quit my job because he was working so hard. He cashed my lottery tickets. I mean, what the fuck else could you ask for in a man? Girl, hold on. I guess some motherfuckers don't see us trying to record. Rudeness. What the fuck you got going on? You see we over here doing some shit? Can't stand rude ass motherfuckers. My bad. Okay, so those are two lost files. Ashley from the 404 News Team and Sasha from the West Side. So if y'all never see them characters again, I'm sorry. I could not find them. So one of the next categories we're gonna do is some of my boy voices. Believe it or not, I've done quite a few fellas myself. So we're gonna start with one of my favorites, which is DC R&B. DC R&B is a part of he's a part of a show called Lust and R&B, which is similar to like Love and Hip Hop. So he's super messy. He's just a life of the party. He's just that dude. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording him though, and let's get into his voice. Alright, now it's almost go time. Who you say was your baby daddy? Lil Arm Richie. What? Girl, how is that even possible? Little Arm Richie got his nuts removed after a 4th of July concert gone wrong. The fireworks caught him right in the split. It was high profile. Well, should I say Morpheus is my baby daddy? Nah, let's keep Lil Richie. A scandal is a scandal. Alright, you got the pregnancy stick on you? Ew, no. Well, here, use mine. I won't tell anybody, but next time, keep some fake receipts on you. The producers get mad if you ain't shaking the tables, if you know what I mean. Kelly, don't let that man serenade you off your feet. He ain't been straight with you, and I got proof this time. OMG. DC R&B is definitely that dude. He is very much a flamboyant in his bag. So he's keeping the drama coming. He's high energy. Y'all forgive me because I've done like a ton of voices today, but he's one of my favorites, so I had to do him. RJ. RJ is the son of Diamond and Dre. So basically, in the first two, in the last two episodes of the Diamond and Dre series, I do a spinoff called Fort City. Basically, a hood ghetto Toy Story. That's the best way I could describe it. Think of RJ, this little boy, playing with all of his toys and making them come to life. So they moving candy, cocaine through the city. It's 304s up in his Fort City. It's all kind of stuff. So I'm gonna give y'all a few lines from RJ. But side note, the way I made his voice when my son, before my son could talk, before he was verbal, I used to joke around and like pretend like I knew what he was thinking, and I would do this voice. It would sound like the most childish voice I ever came up with. And that's how my son sounds nothing like that, but that's how I started it off, and that's how I came up with RJ. So let me do RJ real quick. I can't tear down my Fort City. They just got their economy on an upswing. Mom, is that robot my new daddy? Because I'd be okay with that. So period. RJ is definitely comedic relief. He's funny and he's witty. So we give it up for RJ. Next ones that I do is Jason. Jason is a part of the Diamond and Dre crew, and he's Dre's best friend. He's from Cali and he's that dude. So I'm gonna do a few lines from an interview where the interviewer asked Jason, he said, or she said, "What do you like out of your woman?" That's what they asked Jason, and here was his response. "Shit, the perfect woman to me, she gotta be tall. Love a tall girl, just in case some shit jump off. Caramel, big old booty, small waist, all that. And another thing, she gotta be a ride or die. And fellas, don't let these girls get over on you. She say she a ride or die, I make her prove it." So yes, Jason is one of my favorites. Like I said, normally it's Diamond, Kalasia, Jason, and Dre, and they're all hanging out having adventures. So I do 3 out of the 4 voices in the Diamond and Dre crew. So peep that. Okay, so another male voice that I do is Black Santa. This is part of the Hennessy Genie. Basically, Diamond and Kalasia go on an adventure. They buy Hennessy, and then when they break open the bottle, the Hennessy Genie comes out. And who does the Hennessy Genie date? Black Santa. So Black Santa, real dude. I don't know if y'all can see him. He in here somewhere. I'm gonna have to find. Oh, he all the way in the back. Real dude, real raspy, real dude. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of the dudes you know about. He actually sounds a lot like Rico, who I also do. So if you peep that, you peep it. But let's get into it. This is the first time Diamond and Kalasia meet Black Santa, and they are not impressed. Damn, Henny, I had some shit going on. You called me at the last minute and shit.
Get your ass up and quit showing out in front of people.
Shit, what's going on? How y'all feeling?
Girl, I know you fucking lying. This nigga might be black, but his ass ain't Santa.
Damn, girl, why you being all negative and shit? You see, I got the coat on, acting real. I'm trying to be the light in this dark world and spread love on some positivity and shit.
Say nothing to her, cause she let him talk.
Damn, it be your own people. Okay, characters that you love to hate. These are the characters that I've used, but they weren't necessarily y'all's favorite, and I can understand why. The 2 characters we're gonna get in today is Chelsea and your girl Gina. First, we can start with Chelsea. If you don't know who Chelsea is, she's one of Erica's favorite frenemies. She done slept with Erica's first baby daddy. She done did a few foul things, but like I said, she comes in handy when you need her, but not really. So we're gonna do a fight scene. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of the vocals for a fight scene where Erica was finding out that Chelsea slept with her baby daddy after she let Chelsea stay with them because she didn't have nowhere to go. Like, imagine how effed up that is, but girls really be on that. Like, if you clock in the TV, you already know. Look, Rico, she right. I'm trying to figure out what you been on. I'm tired of being around the bush. I'm gonna ask you straight up. Are you messing with Chelsea? Man, here you go with this shit again. Look, if you gonna be accusing me of being a cheater because of your insecurities, we might as well break up now. He lying, Erica. Don't believe him. Now, in the middle of him gaslighting me, guess who walks out in Rico's infamous shirt? Rico, is everything good? I just made your dinner and... Hey, Erica, don't flip. She doing laundry and you know I got a bunch of them shirts. It don't mean what you think.
So you already know what time it was. How you like your chicken? Cause I'm about to serve up a 2-piece.
Erica, let my hair go. Let my hair go. So when you think of Chelsea, you think raspy, you think chill, you think like I'm taking women men, but like I might be a little bit slow. Like I don't even know no better. That's how I think of her. I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's literally how I think about a girl. Second character, for the character that y'all love to hate, is my girl Gina. And if y'all know about Gina, she's off of the Bag Lady story. The Bag Lady is a story about a woman who simply sat at the bar too long. She sat there waiting for somebody to see how special she was, and that day didn't come. And now she's warning other young women to get up and dance, bust your move. Before they could even get into that, Gina had to give her a few burns because that's just who my girl Gina is. So catch this opening scene of the Bag Lady where Gina goes back and forth with her friend Joy, and as you can see, it might be a little something in the water. I don't know what these two got going on, but let's do the voices. Gina, we're all so excited about your birthday. Let's go dance. I'll take your video. OMG, no. My feet are killing me. We just need a round of shots. Bartender. Joy, I have breast surgery in like 5 hours. Use your brain. Alcohol and pain pills don't mix. Miss Chemistry major. Oh, but let me guess. You would probably like that, huh? Want me to pull a Whitney on the table? Think you're next in line for my man? Not a chance. Gina is a raging bitch. Okay, and that's just what it is for Gina. I'm not even gonna front. But She's actually one of my favorite characters to write for because she's always burning somebody. She's always giving somebody a little piece of her mind, and we love that. The very last character that I'm going to do for y'all is my all-time favorite character to do, and that is the Bag Lady. I love the Bag Lady. She's so dramatic. She's so theatrical, and I love writing for her because, once again, she's full of experience, and she just has a lot to say. She's very vulnerable. So let's get into it. Now, this scene is when the Bag Lady and Gina finally meet.
Name was Drew Skilla Snake III, but for the last 20 years, I've been referred to as the Bag Lady. You remind me of a younger me. So much potential down the drain.
Oh, tell me how. I remind you of the most ridiculous TJ Maxx scarecrow sitting at the bar? Didn't even know those existed, girl. Enlighten me.
I know more about you than you think. There's really only two type of women at the club. Those who are dancing and those who are not. So your name is the same as mine, Miss Young Bag Lady.
Yes, the Bag Lady was one up in Gina. You know, they really were one of the same. One was just older, one was younger. So y'all, this is wrapping up my video with y'all where I go through some of my most infamous voices, and thank you guys for staying till the end. For that, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek on what we got coming soon. I know you guys are wondering. First and foremost, we're gonna do the wing shop. You guys don't know this, but my girl Trina actually works at the wing shop, and that's how her and Erica met. And I got a feeling y'all will be very interested in seeing that. So that's the next thing to come up. After that, I'm going to finish off Cliff, the third baby daddy. I'm going to finish that off, making that episode 3 out of the baby daddy series, leaving 1 to go. After that, a horror story on my girl Gina. My girl Gina bought some fragrance and it did not go well. Apparently it was haunted. So yeah, y'all get into it. I'm going to drop some clips. Like and subscribe, comment, share, all of that. Mwah, 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 mwah. Until next time, baby.